Actually, there's another feature to this knife. I don't know if it'll come out here kasi medyo may pagka-translucent siya.
And glow in the dark. Okay, hello guys! Welcome sa isang special na episode ng Pinoy Blade Hunter. Kasama natin si Mr. Forged PH, Joey Zaballero. Ayan, eto, kumusta Sir Joey?
Okay naman. Eto, medyo panay and cough. So, mabuti nandito ka para iba naman pag-usapan natin.
Iba naman pag-usapan natin. For this episode, we are going to talk about some sharp and pointy things considering the budget.
Okay, sounds good. Actually, medyo nahirapan ako when you broach the idea of budget because as we all know, medyo personal choice talaga ang knife. So, ang basihan ko was actually the best-selling budget knives that we had in Forged. You'll be surprised with some of the findings that we had. And then, of course, may sinama na rin akong mga recommendations ko that I feel are worthwhile for budget knives.
Pag sinabi mo ng budget, depende to sa, kumbaga, sa lifestyle ng tao, no?
Yes, definitely.
Sa akin, ang personal budget ko, kunyari, ang budget knife for me will be around the 1,000 peso range. 1,000 peso or below.
Okay.
Pero for another person, maybe ang budget niya is 5,000 pesos and around 5,000 pesos nandun yung budget knives.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. So, depende talaga sa tao yan. So, let's start off. You've seen me hold this, and this is quite a surprise actually, no? This is the Opinel No. 8, very well-known knife in France, and it falls under budget because this one, if it comes in our blister pack, is less than 1,000. But just to tell you a little bit more about the knife, it's made in France. The design of this knife has not changed in over 125 years.
Wow.
So, it's a simple friction knife na open, pero may manual lock siya dito, the collar, you can twist it, so now it locks itself, no? Very, very budget-friendly, and like I tell most of the people here when they look for knives, actually, kay eto or yung kris sleeve na 25,000 plus ang bibilin mo, pareho lang ang ginagawa nito.
To cut.
It basically, and for most people, we do the same things with our knives. We open boxes, we cut rope, we open envelopes, and this knife can do all of those things. So this is the Opinel. It comes in different sizes. The No. 8 is the most popular because I guess
mas kasya sa kamay.
But you can do anything from, we carry everything from No. 5 up to No. 13 if I'm not mistaken. So you can have a look at it.
Yung Opinel is very similar to the Old Bear.
Old Bear, yes.
Also at the price point din, ano? Parang
I think the Old Bear is slightly more expensive. But if you're talking about real heritage and longevity, Opinel has been there for more than 125 years. So talagang siya, test of really na pamatagalan siya.
Tapos yung talagang opening niya, ganun, no? Stiff, hindi mo stiff, pero may friction siya anywhere.
Yes.
Kahit anong position.
Hindi siya katulad ng normal friction folder natin na may half stop. This one, since it's very basic, na-connect lang siya diretso sa wood, it really,
so hindi siya mag-tanggal.
Yes.
Dapat hindi ganun. And also, it's lightweight.
Very lightweight.
Very lightweight. Danala ko yung aking trusty timbangan. Sukatin natin itong Opinel No. 8.
No. 8.
No. 8 weighs 43 grams.
Yeah, so if you carry that every day, hindi mo halos mapapansin yan.
For those who measure in ounces, 43 grams is 1.5 ounces. Napakagaan. First budget knife is the Opinel No. 8.
Actually, the next knife that we have is out of stock. That's how much of a good seller it is, no? It's the Morakniv Companion. It's a fixed knife. Fixed knife siya. Mura rin siya. It's about, runs around the 1,000 mark, no? But another good seller that we have from Morakniv, which actually also came in the top 5, is their newer knife, which is the Morakniv Eldris. So this knife is also a fixed knife and actually mas useful siya for everyday carry dahil sa size niya. It's not as big as the companion and medyo matatawa ka sa size niya.
Liit nga eh.
Ito, maliit. But again, for all those things that I told you, cutting rope, cutting opening boxes and stuff like that, this will really do quite well, no?
Maliit siya pero considerably mas makapal, thicker.
Yes.
Yung blade niya compared to the Opinel.
Also, in true Morakniv fashion, the handle and blade ratio favors the knife more than the blade. So, maganda din siyang hawakan. Komportable siya. And again, we sell this as individual like this. Pwede mo nalagyan ng paracord. You can wear it. Sobrang hindi nahalata na knife siya. And you can bring it anywhere, basically. No? So, this is the Morakniv Eldris. In terms of price, this one is 1,850. 1,850. Comes in different colors, black, blue, yellow, red.
This only comes in stainless steel, no?
Yes.
Yung Eldris, specifically. Pero yung iba, yung companion, meron siyang carbon.
Yeah, it comes in different, but the bestseller talaga is basic stainless steel.
Basic stainless,
it actually, the smaller blade is probably better kasi nga mas may control ka.
The blade lang ng Eldris is 2.15 ounces or grams, 61 grams. Bagaan pa rin siya. Ang tinitingnan ko, pag lumagpas na siya ng 4 ounces, doon na siya medyo mararamdaman mo na yung ano.
Yes, I would tend to agree, yes.
Kapag lumagpas siya. Pero anything below 4, parang negligible yung weight niya.
Next one, medyo nakakatawa ng konti. But again, like we said, para hindi biased, best sellers talaga. And this is the Antonini shot shell knife.
Nice.
So, we have this in our counters. Pag nakita ng mga tao, ano to, bala? And really, it's a small, again, a little bit like the Eldris, just a small knife to have. Friction lock, so may half stop siya ng konti. And then you can close it like that. Yeah, I think maybe a lot of manufacturers make it. I think Antonini was one of the first ones that created it.
Plastic lahat, everything, except for the blade. Parang novelty, item.
Yeah. So, good to have in your bag maybe, di ba? In your range bag or whatever, just to have a cutting,
conversation starter.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Parang icebreaker na, ano yan?
Exactly. Okay, this is a bit, this isn't the actual knife, but I really want to talk more about the brand itself. Real Steel kasi makes knives out of China. And the reason why I can't bring you the actual knife is nagro-rotate yung models nila. Mabilis sila magpalit.
Ibig sabihin pag nagpalit,
hindi na nila nire-restock eh.
So may parang siya, limited.
Yeah, in that sense, ganun nga siya. This one is a little bit higher. This one just came in, the Sidious Special Edition. It's 3,500, and the reason why it's a bit more expensive is because it's D2 steel, which is actually a budget steel. It's a tool steel. So relatively speaking, mas mababa pa rin siya than, let's say, the other knives that we carry, Spyderco or the others, no? And it has a carbon fiber.
Ganda ng carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber scales, no? Kaya medyo mas mahal siya ng konti. But Real Steel comes out with a ton of knives that are around that price, a little bit lower sometimes. But it's always been a bestseller in our store. I was surprised that there's actually a following for Real Steel. So you understand, of course, Spyderco has its fans, Cold Steel has its fans. Nagulat ako na may Real Steel fans rin pala. So that just goes to show you, even on the budget side, may mga fanboys rin pala ng mga brands namin. So this is a Sidious. You can have a look.
Ang ganda nito. Yung scale niya. Carbon fiber daw to.
Carbon fiber, shredded carbon fiber. So kakaiba yung...
Kakaiba. Kasi pag inisip ko carbon fiber, usually yung parang yung magkaka-mesh na gano'n.
Yes, that's the usual carbon fiber that we have now. But they've come out with
tripods, mga gano'n.
Actually, there's another feature to this knife. I don't know if it'll come out here kasi medyo may pagka-translucent siya.
And glow in the dark.
The spacer comes out well, but even the the scale, ayan, medyo makikita mo. It won't come out in the camera, pero medyo makikita mo siya. May konting translucent, glow in the dark. So,
may naka-embed na material na glow in the dark in the scale.
Yes.
Ang galing. Ayun, meron na.
So this is more in line with what people actually carry on a day-to-day basis. More of your standard, apart from these ones, no? More of your standard knife.
Tsaka yung screw niya, tawag dito, is also butas siya through and through.
Yes, so you can put a
lanyard hole. Pero meron din siyang dedicated na hole for that.
Yeah.
Tsaka yung design niya, hindi very loud, hindi very maangas na dating. Pero pag fold out mo, may iba siyang
of course.
Dating aesthetically kakaiba, pleasing. Real steel Sidious weighs 4.2 ounces.
So we're getting there now.
Medyo mararamdaman mo na siya. 120 grams. Medyo kumbaga alam mo na there's a knife in your pocket. Parang gano'n. Saka yung size niya, maganda yung size niya sa kamay.
Alright, so these are basically our top sellers talaga, no? The Opinel number 8, and also out on the top 10 list came the number 6 and number 7, no? So sa Morakniv naman came the companion talaga, and the Eldris was also included in the top 10. Of course, we have the shot shell and the different real steel knives, no? But there's some special mentions kasi nga medyo pag tinignan mo, isa lang dito sa mga knives ang talagang medyo talagang ito lang talaga yung parang knife na bibilin mo for EDC, no? So yeah, exactly. So I came out with some other more well-known brands na budget rin naman siya. So, maganda rin. We'll start off with this one, for instance. This is the Bird. Bird is a sister company of Spyderco. So, kung medyong inggit kayo sa Spyderco, but your budget really isn't there yet, Bird is a good option, actually. Specifically, this one. This is the Robin 2. So, you'll see very similar to Spyderco to, no? It has the thumb hole, opens the same way, and like a lot of the older Spyderco models, lock back siya. You just close it like that. So actually, a lot of the Bird models, like this Robin, are counterparts of Spyderco models. So
in terms of size and relative ergonomics.
Yes. So yung Robin is actually parang size ng Delica to sa Spyderco. So this knife, for instance, is 1,650 lang. So still below the 5,000 that people would look for. No?
Ito yung curious ako na ma-handle personally. Kasi yung bigat niya, 55 grams, 1.9 ounce, so around 2 ounces. Magaan siya talaga.
And again, like Spyderco, for instance, since it's a copy of the Spyderco Delica, you can truly say that this is 100% ambidextrous because the lock is in the middle. You can switch the clip around. You can do it tip up, tip down carry. So talagang kung very flexible. The way you want to carry it
compared to sa mga liner lock and sa mga compression lock, which is only disengages one way.
Yes, medyo right hand preferred for right-handed people yung mga yun. But this one is truly kumbaga ambidextrous. Pwede mo talagang i-configure na ganun. Moving on to cold steel naman, we have this knife. Very nice. It's the cold steel Tough Light. Very small knife again. Warney blade, OS 8A blade. So Tough Light. I like the blade profile. Very utilitarian.
worn ni
Oo.
Morakniv.
Comes in different colors also. Alam ko may coyote rin kami yun. This one's a bit more expensive, 2,450.
Pero it's easier to open this one.
Yes. And if you look at the choil talaga siya na.
Finger talaga. Pang finger talaga siya.
And
Nice.
very good utility knife in my tsaka small enough to be carried anywhere. And the final knife that we have really here is one of the, what do you call this, Spyderco's China line talaga. Now if this is a different company, yung bird, Spyderco also makes budget knives, more affordable knives in China. So this one is actually the Ambitious. So again, another small knife. This is in the same line with the Tenacious also. Mas malaki lang ng konti yung Tenacious. Liner lock. And again, HCR 13 MOV blade. But tip up, tip down, left side, right hand carry. Yun lang, liner lock naman to in this case. No? So this one comes out to about 3,250. So we're getting up there already in terms of price.
Maliit nga pala si Ambitious. No?
If your dream really is to own a Spyderco but you can't afford the actual, Endura or pwede yung China line nila. Ang importante nandun yung Spider niya.
Spider
mark.
and the hole.
Yeah.
Spyderco Ambitious ay 2.9 ounces. 2.9 ounces in grams ay 83 grams.
Magaan pa rin.
Magaan at maliit.
But that's about it. I mean, we have everything in Forged. We have everything. What we like to do is we make sure we have a wide range of products. No? So whatever category it is, for instance, knives. Of course, we have the expensive Chris Reeve, Rickinder knives. But we want to make sure that we also have the affordable bird or, for instance, the real steel knives or even Opinel. Opinel is really a good deal kasi imported na nga siya, made in France, so may pagka-social.
May history.
May history siya and yet it's less than 1,000 pesos. So talagang good deal for me yung mga knives na to.
So okay, that's it. Ito yung mga budget knives for different budgets naman. So, yeah. Sir Joey, meron ka bang advice? Kunyari, usually kasi diba sa forums, magtatanong sila, ano ba yung best budget knives? Ano ba yung best entry level na ganyan? Mahirap
talaga yung gano'n na question. Mag-recommend ka naman ng knife para sa akin. Because for us knife collectors, we all know it's really a personal choice. You go to a store, let's say like Forged, you have a look around, and then all of a sudden, one of these knives looks kind of, parang tinatawag ka eh. I don't know how to explain it differently eh. Yung ibang, hindi, pangit yan. Uy, ang ganda nito. Parang ganon. So, my advice really is to go to the stores, ask the salespeople, have a look around, see what calls to you, touch it, feel it, play around with it. Yun lang, mag-ingat lang rin tayo. Again, these are knives. We've had customers that have cut themselves, so medyo mag-ingat lang tayo. But definitely go to the store and try it out. That's the best way to pick a knife.
Ayun, sa akin naman, pag may nagtatanong sa akin, although na-pick up ko rin lang to doon sa mga sagot ng mga forums, ang laging unang tinatanong is, magkano yung budget range mo? Tapos from there, doon ka mag-narrow down ng mga choices na kung ano yung mag-swak doon sa needs mo.
Actually, that's a good piece of advice kasi alam namin mga knife collector talaga dyan. Minsan, grabe, kahit wala sa budget pero tinatawag ka, minsan gagawan mo ng paraan para makuha eh.
Skyflakes.
Yes, exactly. So, but that's a good piece of advice actually. Stick to your budget.
And maraming salamat, Sir Joey. Thank you for giving us the time and showing us your budget knives.
Thanks for having us, and of course we'd like to invite the viewers, drop by any Forged store, have a look around, ask our salespeople if you have any questions. It's really best to go to a store and to hold on to the materials that you want to buy. Siyempre, konting caution lang. We also have swords here and stuff like that. So, again, knives are inherently cutting tools, so mag-ingat lang tayo.
Okay, thank you for watching Pinoy Blade Hunter and see you next episode.